Virgo, right now you are the bridge. You are the bridge in your own life that is taking you from one place to another place. And a lot of you, that bridge is going up. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign. Wherever Virgo is heavy in your chart, this reading is meant for you. Now, before I started, I always pull cards. I always ask for whoever's supposed to hear this video that you communicate, that I hear, and I am connected to what needs to be said for these individuals. Who they are, I do not know. But the card that came out for Virgo, for the overall energy as we go forward for the next 4 to 6 weeks, this is the beautiful Ace of Pentacles, representing everything about you, Virgo, who you are, what you do, why you're here. That Ace of Pentacles has to do with you grounding and meshing with the earth while you're actually connected to the air, the fire, and the water. That is a full balanced perspective of Virgo. That's how much you've grown. That's everything you've been through and what you're seeing right now and the experiences that you're having. Now, some of you, you are feeling the weight of Mercury in retrograde. You're feeling the weight of the new moon we just came out of and the full moon. And oh my goodness, the energy shifts are crazy. There's a lot of anger going on right now. It may not be you, but it could be people that you've been dealing with. But the beautiful aspect of what I'm being shown as a psychic remote viewer, I hear it, see it, feel it, know it, it comes through me for you, is that Virgo has a major growth. This is an ascending part of your ascending soul's journey. Name of my business, right? That's exactly what you're doing. You are growing. Your soul is expanding. So let's look at your foundation, then we'll move to family, friends, a little bit of romance, and I'll give you that final message. So again, this energy has to do with feeling safe and secure in your environment. So for a lot of you, this is going to have to do with your money, with your career, with dividends, whatever you are getting your income source from. There's a switch, a change, and it's going to happen. To me, it looks like it's going to happen around I'm going to say the 3rd into the 4th week of August, rolling into September. There's a change coming in where something negative is getting ready to turn into something positive. You may have made an investment, a career jump, a new transition that feels really heavy, really toxic. But again, this is the energy of what's going on right now. Remember, energy moves through us, in us, around us. And I've been saying this for 8 years on YouTube and helping people break through that, see the energy, feel the energy so that they can make choices that actually work for them. The heaviness you're feeling is it's not real. It's not real. I'm going to call it a delusion. Okay. It's not real. It just feels like it's real. It's pulling, but you are moving right past it. Now, there is a group of you that are exceeding and not even feeling that heaviness. That's good. Keep going, because no matter which side of this spectrum that you're on, you have the King of Pentacles. This is feeling safe and secure. Now, when you understand the tarot, the story of life, the tarot is saying with the King of Pentacles, he worked really hard. He put all of his energy in it. And then he started taking different avenues. He moved into a different avenue by crossing into a bridge where his energy, instead of working hard, began to work smart. And that's what I feel a lot of you are moving into. You're actually changing where it may be something going on and on. You can see little orbs going in and out. Let me know if you saw them. I saw 2 while I was talking. This is an energy where working smart is so smart. It's so smart, right, Virgo? It's like I invest my money into a different aspect this one was draining you. This one was pulling. You were always worried. Is it going to capsize? Is this job going to end? Is my income going to change in a negative direction? But some of you are meeting a person who is going to guide you in this direction. Again, I'm seeing the 3rd, possibly 4th week of August, and the latter part of August rolling into September. So this means by October, you've already met this person. You are already making the changes. You feel confident. You feel reassured that whatever this is whether this is a new job, a new education that's going to burst into something very beneficial for society. Some of you, this may be in the field of psychology. And I don't mean the psychologists that are being judgmental or I'm talking the psychological aspects of actually helping people, but keeping your distance where it's in balance. It's a balance angle. You aren't on this side or this side, you're neutral. And it's beautiful what I'm seeing, because that's what we need in the world, right? Neutral. Neutral, but yet giving people the information so that they can heal themselves. Again, a banker, a financial investor, portfolio. I just hear portfolio person. They didn't say anything else, but it's a person that I'm seeing. So they may be helping you build a portfolio for those of you when it comes to investments. Remember, something heavy that was weighing you down, your own business, whatever it was, a financial debt from a home, from the weight of not renting it out. Yeah, not renting it out. And that could mean that for those of you who have been waiting for somebody to rent it, there's a tweak by meeting this individual, who very well may be a Virgo, Cancer, or Capricorn, or Taurus individual. But they, like you, are very earthbound. So it needs to make practical sense. It can't be airy. It can't be like, well, I can't see what you're talking about. You got to really blend with it and feel it. You're going to know who this person is. Now, when it comes to your health, I feel some of you are making a transition, and this is like balancing things out. So for example, my whole life of raising kids, I did it on my own. It was hard, and I was going from one place to another, to another, to another, to another, and always involved in their events. So I had no personal time. That's out of balance, and that's an unhealthy state to be in. But my whole thing was devotion to my children, making sure that they got what they needed. I will sacrifice this part of my life so that they get what they needed, so they're great and on their own in the future, that they make wise decisions, right? But in that process, I would eat about 70% really healthy foods and 30% not so good. I'm talking like tacos from the taco stand and, you know, the bad for you foods, right? So, but it was a 70-30% ratio. I feel some of you are making the diet change where it's going to be more like 50-50 when it comes to your health. Not overdoing it, not just going all vegan and saying, well, my body feels like it's missing protein. When you start seeing things fall apart because you may not understand what fruits and vegetables have protein, or maybe it's not enough for you because we are all different. There is this aspect of balancing out what you eat. So it's not a 70-30, whether it's one way or the other. It's a 50-50 kind of deal where you know exactly what to eat and when to eat it. There's a balance in your health and your nutrition, your vitality. This balance is actually going to make you look younger. It's going to make you feel more vibrant, and you are going to attract a lot of people. This balance that you're doing in your health and fitness and your overall mental wellness category is actually going to open up your aura and say, oh, I'm open, stand back. If you are not on my side, get back. But it's like this beautiful energy coming in, and that's where these two cards come into play. You are going to absorb prosperity. The golden light is going to be wrapped around you, and I'm talking like the golden seal of protection that has to do with everything when it comes to energy. So maybe some of you are actually going to learn energy, or you're going to expand a holistic, a wellness institute that you are already thriving in, is what I just heard. So you may already own an industry, but you're tweaking it, you're changing it. So you may be splitting your venue in part in half. But when it comes to your health and overall wellness, this is going to be good. Now I'm going to pull one card for each section to see whatever you want to take a look at that could hinder you. This is over the next 4 to 6 weeks from the time that you look at this video, definitely through the month of August. No matter when you look at it, it's meant for you. Now, there is this, again, this weighted down energy. And they are saying, some of you, when it comes to you, your challenge is family. Now, doesn't that make sense for a Virgo? Because you're very family oriented. Not all of you, but most of you are. And that can be your family, that can be divulging into your first family, what you were born, overgiving to your parents, overgiving to your siblings, or not giving enough, right? There's a balance. The hindrance is overgiving. You want the happy home, the happy life, but isn't it odd that I shared my piece of my personal life saying, I gave to my children. I sacrificed me so they could have me at their events, me doing all of this with them, showing them, teaching them, loving them, learning them, right? And I neglected me. That's your challenge of saying no at the right time, of making sure your family is running smooth, making sure you get a babysitter when you can, even if it's to take 4 hours to take a bubble bath, to do your meditation, to write your story, to work on a project, go buy your paints and start painting that piece of art that is going to sell for a lot of money. Now, when it comes to your family and friends, I feel some of you really got taken advantage of by someone. What I'm seeing is one person. Now, I am seeing a male, but it doesn't have to be. I'm seeing one person who's like up here, like a leader, and then I see a bunch of people under him. So this may very well be the head of a household. It could have been your partner. Although this is family and friends, that would still be a part of the family. But I feel this is more like a parent, oh, look at this. Like somebody we hold in hierarchy in a family dynamic, in a friendship level. They may be the leader of the friendship. Now you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is saying, here you go. Here's those people, right? The people that I was saying, and one person is above them. This person's not focused on anybody but themselves. So make sure you're paying very close attention to this individual, because they may not have your best interests at heart. They may not have the family's. Me. Oftentimes this Four of Cups can be somebody who's very selfish, focused on what they want, regardless of what others need or are asking for. So pay very close attention to them. Now, for some of you, this person, it isn't about their greediness or their self-absorbency. This is about somebody focused on a creation. Somebody focused on learning to tap into the divine like you do. So they may have walked their own journey and now they're learning, getting into that meditative state, blocking everyone else out. There's still something about this person. You have to be careful with the Four of Cups. Remember, after the Four is the Five, and the Five of Cups is that feeling of being left out, unwanted. And again, this person is very focused on things that have nothing to do with you. So I feel like some of you, this was in the past, but you're definitely moving into a position of strength and power is what I'm hearing right now. Strength and power. Oh, beautiful. Now we have the King of Cups that fell on the floor. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual that we're talking about. But let me explain who this really could be. Regardless of their zodiac sign, whoever this individual, remember I said I saw a male, this does represent a male, but we're talking about the energy of the King of Cups. This is an energy, a dynamic of a person who's very funny, and people find them funny. They love to listen to them laugh. They love to be the center of attention, and normally they are in a really good mood if they come in upright. He fell on the ground sideways, okay? He's not upside down, he's not upright, he's sideways, which is letting me know as the interpreter that sometimes he's okay and sometimes this person is not okay. So there's something a little off about this individual. And again, I feel they put their own priorities in front of others. There is something getting ready to happen in this family dynamic with this individual. Some of you may have actually heard them talking to you in your head. Mercury's been in retrograde and it's going direct, which is really going to cause, well, let's just say there's a lot of chaos on the way, a lot of chaos. And that's the heaviness that I'm talking about. That's the irritation that people are dealing with. You're already feeling the effects right now. And this is going to last all the way through September, and it may even go longer. but there's this situation coming in where I see them talking to you, telling you, I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I want you in my life. They want you in the life together. Now, what's holding this individual back, what the problem is with this individual, has to do a lot with them needing all the glory and attention. So I feel some of you are dealing with a master emotional manipulator. Okay, that's who you were dealing with, and you've been hearing their name, seeing it everywhere, memories coming through. Man, the memories and the dreams have been crazy this time around, and I usually don't get a whole lot of them, a few, and they're very significant, but Mercury in retrograde, even just before it started, I started getting so many dreams. I wrote about one, it's in the potatoes, that's on my Substack. Join me on my Substack as we rise above different angles and aspects of the challenges we face while we're going through our personal growth journey. The link is here and in the description box below. They need to be the center of attention. They need everybody to adore them, to admire them. Now, this Six of Wands can be a very positive card. And to some, this King of Cups is a very positive individual. But that's not how they were to you, because they didn't see you. They didn't acknowledge you. They didn't consider your feelings, your emotions meant nothing to them. I do feel for some of you, you have a reconciliation coming, a moment of conversation, a brief text, an actual apology, but I don't know that it's necessarily coming as we're moving direct. I feel it's going to come in November in the next retrograde period. And it's going to be a doozy. If you thought this one was hard, wait until November. It is going to be so challenging. And next year, even worse, because people are looking, the people who did others wrong, they're going to need help. Remember, the karma situation, what you put out is what you get back, whether it's good or bad. It's whatever you put out, your mindset, what you think actually happens, all of these different things. And there's a lot of people out there who are going to be trying to attach themselves to others. Now, for another group of you, I feel there's a bit of sunshine coming, a bit of sunshine coming in. And that sunshine coming in is going to be very good. You may be actually reconnecting with somebody. They could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But in the month of August, you've already spoken with this person. Some of you, it's not that you were ever apart. You may have had some moments of silence, while you're going through your thing. This fire sign, this person who people see as extremely alluring. They have a mystique kind of quality to them where they walk in the room and everybody turns around and looks at them. And you might be going, what the hell? Why is everybody looking at you? Because you already know who they are. They know who they are too. There is a big healing movement. There's a big draw from the sun where the sun is putting a coating of protection around you and this person. So whatever they've been through may be carrying over to you. What I mean by that is this beautiful Queen of Wands, which we know they're mesmerizing. They are the mystique of the tarot. They are the person who holds this mystery where people try to figure them out and they can't place it. There's something magnetic about them, very drawing people in, right? And that's what makes them so special, is that they have this ability, but they walk with a divine energy. And I feel this person actually has a glow of golden light protection around them, and it's going to be casted onto you. So the vision I see is actually quite beautiful. If you know somebody who draws all the attention, they don't have to be those fire signs. Okay, I'm sure they have fire in their chart though. They have like this powdery, glittery gold that is like a dust that's going over Virgo. And what that's going to do is when you walk together, when you endeavor and do different things together, whether it's going to an amusement park or to an art gallery or out to eat, there's this layer of separation where you can be in tune with each other. And I feel for a lot of you, this Queen of Wands is going to be a very good friend or a connected family member for a really long time. If you've been apart, there's a healing coming in. And that's probably the lunch. It looks like a lunch. It could be a dinner or breakfast, but it looks like a lunch. Where you are going to have this conversation and nobody else is in the room. So that means both of you can block out everything and have deep connected focus. That's because you're actually attached to each other. The attachment was never let go because you didn't believe that they were supposed to be gone from your life. Always in hope that there would be this comeback around, even if it's been longer than normal. Years for some of you, 7 to 10 years for some of you, but it's a very powerful energy. Now, when it comes to romance, Virgo, there's a beautiful encounter that some of you are going to have. Even if you're married, even if you're in a relationship or single, I see some of you are going to meet a person that is going to stop you in your tracks. This person is going to really connect with your mind. They're going to tap into maybe telepathically, maybe reading your thoughts, because people are reading each other's thoughts. Now, you can't read me. I've already got a protection on me. I have somebody always saying, I think you have thyroid issues. And I'm like, no, I don't. I have a flan issue. Flan, flan. Okay. I'm in Europe. Okay. And I'm de-sizzled. So yeah, this person, I feel, they're wise. They are good. They are a pathway that leads you across the bridge that we were talking about in the very beginning. That's the bridge. The bridge that takes you from one side of your life to another side, from one level of life to a higher level on the other side. This is a bridge that is not easy to see, not through the regular eyesight. This is a bridge you have to see through your mind, through your third eye, through your intuition. Feel it, know it. You're being guided from the universe to go in a different direction. And this person has a lot of the answers on how to get you there. You're going to have a deep attraction to them. And it doesn't mean a romantic affair, all right? This person is extremely wise. Maybe a fellow Virgo for some of you, because you are highly intuitive, and two intuitives together, if they are actually aligned, it can be magnifying. Like, you will stop people in their tracks. You will be the center of attention and you won't even know they're looking. Like, you're like tapped into this person. Whoever this person is, I feel they're going to be part of your life if you choose to move in an upward manner, if you choose to cross that bridge. Now, I just posted in my membership, or I'm getting ready to, I just posted for the week the collective reading for my private members, and I am talking about the bridge, and it is intense, and there is a reason for it that has nothing to do with what I spoke here. So if you are in the membership, you want to check out the one that I just uploaded today. It's a very powerful message. You're seeing things in colors when it comes to your partner. So you may be reading your partner's aura. You may be understanding their moods before they even walk in the door. You can feel it. I feel a lot of Virgos, your intuition is really, really tapped into something stronger than you've been dealing with. Now, you may have set it aside, okay, while you were going through your own thing. It's like, I don't even know if I believe in that anymore. And I get it. We all go through that, right? And now it's coming back where you remember who you are. You remember who they are. But you can see your person's personality. You can see this spark of light. Their passion is returning to them. Your passion is returning to you. This is the player card of the tarot. A Knight of Wands that comes in and out of your life. They come in, they get what they want, and they leave. It always has a negative tone to it. When I used to hear readers, I don't really listen to anybody anymore. I don't have time. I have a lot of different podcasts, my writings, my books. I have a lot of different things going on, right? There's something very magnetic about your partner, and I feel they lost their charm. So the charm, the passion may have been in and out. The lack of excitement, it's like, oh, it's you again. And we've all been there if you've been married for a long time. It's like, whatever. That intensity has been lacking, and now you're starting to see the colors of maybe red or orange around them. Some of you, it is a golden color around them, but it's something that draws you into them, okay? And it's lighting your fire back up. Their recreated passion, somehow they got all of their sensuality, their passion of life back. Most likely it has a lot to do with you, and they are now turning on the charm. So this is very, very powerful. Now I will give you one more card. I mean, this has been a very thorough reading, and I hope that you've watched it and that you give me a thumbs up and share and comment on this video. The comment is the action. That is where you are putting things in motion, locking in the energy that I send out through these readings. You have the Three of Pentacles, and it's really time for Virgo to begin to work in sync with other people, with other areas, with other industries, with new methods, trying new things, but yet making sure that it's still safe over here, but taking that extra effort, taking the action and going in there with absolute confidence. I know this is going to turn out to be something good. This is what's going to make or break Virgo as you head into the month of October. You have all of these different things over the next 4 to 6 months, weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, coming into you one after the other. Mind, body, and soul. You are awake. You are alive. You remember who you are. And they're going to have beautiful, beautiful guidance coming through because of your heightened senses. So I hope that this helps you. Join my Substack. Much love.